2022 Honda Pilot SUV Review. The Honda Pilot is space-efficient and smooth riding, and it provides ample power along with decent fuel economy. You also get plentiful features, a useful cargo area and smart interior storage. This Honda is one of the most well-rounded three-row SUVs you can get. The Pilot is a surprisingly able performer. We tested a Pilot Elite and recorded a 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint of 7.0 seconds, which is a bit quicker than most rival mid-size three-row SUVs. Slowing down is easy too. The brakes have a relatively consistent feel and are easy to use in everyday driving. The Pilot's panic stopping distance from 60 miles per hour, 129 feet in our testing, is average for this class of vehicle. Twisty mountain roads don't pose a problem for the Pilot. This SUV feels more nimble than most. The steering is precise but offers little feel for the road. The Pilot's available AWD system is fine for slippery road surfaces, but this SUV lacks the ground clearance and specific off-road aids such as hill descent control to make it truly capable off-road. The Pilot rides comfortably both around town and on the highway. Body motions are well controlled, but not at the expense of overall ride comfort. Small bumps are dispatched without issue. The front seats have supportive backs and bottoms, providing hours of comfort, and the second row seats are similarly cushy and can recline and slide. There's very little tire or wind noise inside the cabin, and the V6 sounds pretty good if you wind it out. The tri-zone climate control works well to keep everyone comfortable. The Pilot exhibits typical Honda efficiency with smart use of space and practical features. The first and second rows are roomy. The third row is big enough for occasional use for adults, but it's not as spacious as the third row in a Kia Telluride or Volkswagen Atlas. Access to the third row is also a bit narrow. Most drivers will be able to find a suitable seating position, though tall drivers might want a little more steering wheel adjustment. The upright seating position gives the driver a more commanding view out than a Honda Odyssey minivan provides. Overall, the Pilot's touchscreen system is easy to use. The navigation system responds quickly, and the 10-speaker audio system sounds great. A Wi-Fi hotspot is included on Touring and Elite models, and users with the Honda Cabin Control app can connect to the in-car Wi-Fi and control certain things such as rear cabin temperature and music playlists. As for driver assist features, the Pilot's adaptive cruise control system isn't nearly as smooth in accelerating and braking as the systems in some rival SUVs. It also only works above 20 miles per hour, which is a bummer for drivers stuck in stop-and-go traffic. The lane keeping assist feature works fine on straight roads but can be overly intrusive if the road starts to bend. The Pilot is a useful vehicle when you need to carry a lot of stuff. While cargo room is solid, 16.5 cubic feet behind the third row and a maximum volume of 83.8 cubes with the second and third row seats folded, it trails segment leaders. Still, there's generous storage under the load floor, and the space is very usable. The large door pockets and clever, configurable small item storage within the center console are among the many places to store your things inside the cabin. There's a really nice amount of space for car seat installations in the second row with good access to the car seat anchors. The rear tether points are on the bottom of the second row seats and are easy to miss if you don't know where to look. The one-button slide access to the third row helps facilitate seat installation back there. Want to tow? The AWD Pilot's maximum towing capacity is 5,000 pounds, which matches the capability of most V6-powered three-row SUVs. Front-wheel drive Pilots are limited to 3,500 pounds. The EPA rates the all-wheel drive Pilot at 22 mpg combined, 19 city, 26 highway, which is about mid-pack for three-row SUVs. On Edmund's 115-mile standardized drive loop, which is made up primarily of highway roads, the Pilot returned 25.2 mpg, indicating that the EPA estimates are realistic. We tested a fully loaded all-wheel drive Elite, which is one of the pricier models in the class. However, it provides better comfort, quality feel and a nicer cabin than many competitors, so the price seems justified. The quality of materials and assembly is high for a non-luxury vehicle. The soft-touch plastics on the dash combined with high-gloss trim and matte finish secondary controls look and feel good. Basic warranty coverage is for 3 years, 36,000 miles with a powertrain warranty for 5 years, 60,000 miles. These are about standard for the class, as is the 3-year, 36,000-mile roadside assistance coverage. Among three-row SUVs, the Pilot comes across as one of the most well-rounded. Its appealing combination of power and relatively rewarding handling is rare. It's certainly not sporty, but there's a willingness to change direction that's lacking in similar SUVs, with the exception of the Mazda CX-9. It's also comfortable and offers many conveniences. The 2022 Honda Pilot is one of our favorite three-row SUVs thanks to its spacious, thoughtfully designed interior and smooth ride. Added bonuses include better-than-average fuel economy as well as a smooth, powerful V6 engine. The Pilot pretty much had the class covered until the Kia Telluride and Hyundai Palisade came along and shook things up. It's rumored that Honda's looking to redesign the aging Pilot for 2023. It's been around in its current guise since 2016, to put it back on top of this family-friendly class. For now, though, Honda is tightening the belt by discontinuing the LX and X, which were previously the Pilot's two most affordable trims. That means the 2022 Pilot lineup starts out with the XL. This won't matter much if you were shopping for a nicely equipped SUV to begin with, but budget shoppers will no doubt be put off by the Pilot's higher starting price this year. Within the three-row midsize SUV class, we think the Palisade and Telluride are still top of the pack. There's also the roomy Volkswagen Atlas and refined Mazda CX-9 to consider. But overall, the Pilot does a lot of things very well and has few major pitfalls.